Good morning, or good afternoon as the case may be. I hope you're doing okay with the death of the snow day. I'm personally suffering a bit, but I think today is still a good day to take a look at some math. In particular, looking at some math that takes us way, way, way back to 2019, maybe even early, no, just 2019. And we're going to take a look at a concert. Now, this video is meant for summary purposes. If you have not done this investigation, stop the video, go do it, and then view the summary. Math is a participation event. If you don't do it and just watch it, you will get nothing out of it. So you've got to do it first, even if you get it wrong, and then watch the video. All right, here we go. The promoter pays appearance fees to each group in the concert program. Some groups also get a portion of the ticket sales. That's when you know you made it big. The lead group earns $15,000 up front plus $5 for every ticket sold. The main warm-up band, the second group, will earn $1,500 plus $1.50 for every ticket sold, and the third group gets a flat rate of $1,250. Sorry, but no bonus for every ticket sold, because really, who goes to watch them anyways? All right, for question one, we are the promoter, and we are going to be looking at the expenses for the promoter based on the number of tickets that we sell. Now, we are just looking at the expenses of paying the groups. That's it. All right, now one little note on this video. I am going to be writing this with a mouse pad, so if my writing gets bad, there's not much I can do about it. All right, so here we go. Well, I'm looking at this one right here, and so I know that the expense for the main group, I'm going to say expense and an L for lead group. That's a subscript, just so I know what expense I'm talking about. It's going to be equal to $15,000 plus $5 for every ticket sold. Now, obviously, for the group, that's a positive, a plus. But in terms of an expense, that's going to end up being a negative because we have to pay that because, remember, we are the famous tour promoters. Now, the expense for the second group is going to follow the same pattern, $1,500 plus, that's a terrible plus, $1.50 per ticket. Finally, for the third group, the expense for the third group, well, our slope is 0, right? Because their takeaway can't get any higher, so they just have a y-intercept and a line that stays flat at $1,250. And so that's E, third group. All right, I'm going to take a quick pause, make sure my son woke up for school. All right, I made it back. All right, so write an equation for each show to show the payment for each group. So that's what we've done so far. For question B, it says, write an equation to show the payment to the lead group and the combined payments for all the other groups. So in this case, we want to add all of our expenses together, which means we are going to have our total expenses, big E, is going to be equal to 15,000. It's going to be all of these equations just added together, plus 5t. Now, most of you are probably going to be thinking, why would I want to write all of these different numbers down? I can just combine things. And I would say, yes, you are right. That's actually question C. And now for the third group, $1,250. All right. My mousepad writing is actually doing pretty well, if I don't say so myself, although my wrist is going to be killing me at the end of this. All right, and then finally C, write an equivalent equation different from parts A and B to show the simplest calculation for the total amount paid to the performers. All right, well, 15,000 plus 1,500 is 16,500. Actually, why am I doing this verbally when I can just show you on a calculator? Because yes, calculators are expected. 15,000 plus 1,500
If you're one, you can do it without it.
plus 1,250. But why would you want to? So we have 1,775. And then we still have to pay per ticket sold. So then we have 5 plus 1.5, so that's just 6.5t, so $6.50 for every ticket sold. And there we go. Part 1, explained and completed. All right, let's go.